Local students are fed up with vaping and want new laws, and town councils are listening. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. Local towns in Summit County are ready to change nicotine laws, raising the legal age to 21 years old and maybe imposing new tobacco taxes. These changes are led by statewide legislation and groups of passionate locals, like Summit High School students with the Youth Empowerment Society of Summit.
Everyone is definitely more on board towards age raising and increased licensing.
That was Courtney Brown, a member of Yes. She and two other students have seen every local council this summer sharing data on vaping, and their voices have been heard.
Just the idea that anyone can go to a town work session, anyone can go to a town council meeting and not only hear what's happening and changing within your community, but also speak out.
Tonight, Breckenridge Town Council votes on first reading of new nicotine laws, and even though the Yes students are nervous, they are ready to fight.
I want people to know that we are here and that we're doing something. I want people to respond. I want people to ask questions. I want people to be concerned.
Dillon last week became the first town to support those new stricter nicotine laws. All local towns and the county vote later this month. Keystone, Breckenridge, and Copper invest millions every offseason for projects like chairlifts and snowmaking, and everything gets a public review through the Forest Service before it's approved.
We will review the comments that we received and try to figure out if any of those are going to require us to make any changes, of course.
That was Sam Massman with the Forest Service. He's reviewing a new Peak 7 chairlift proposal at Breckenridge through the National Environmental Policy Act known as NEPA, and NEPA is required for any project on public lands.
Once the decision is made, we'll let Breckenridge implement the project.
The NEPA process takes anywhere from 1 to 2 years, or more than a decade, like it did for the Beavers expansion at A Basin. That Peak 7 chair should be approved by this fall for construction sometime next summer. The federal government collected record lease fees from Colorado ski areas this past season, nearly $27 million, and a pending law could help local ranger districts keep more of that cash. But County Commissioner Karn Stiegelmeier says the law is written to fast-track ski resort projects, not tackle a multi-billion-dollar maintenance backlog.
They are frustrated that they're not getting their projects through the NEPA process because of lack of funding for the Forest Service.
The Dillon Ranger District fields dozens of NEPA requests every year, but its funding is 1/3 what it was a decade ago.
We have plenty of backlog for NEPA processes for fire mitigation and for overcrowded parking and campgrounds.
That bill, the Ski Area Fee Retention Act, has bipartisan support and is moving through state Congress now. Tobacco and e-scooters are on the council agenda in Breckenridge tonight. Council votes on first reading of several tobacco laws, including a new age limit of 21 years old and licensing for all nicotine retailers. Council also votes on second reading of a law banning e-scooter rentals, including dockless scooters like Lyft and Lime. In Frisco, council votes tonight on first reading of a disposable bag fee, charging 10 cents per plastic bag, same as Breckenridge and Vail. Today's work session in Frisco is canceled. Both council meetings are open to the public, beginning at 7 p.m. Local fire danger is low today with no fire restrictions. In sports, the Rockies play the Diamondbacks tonight at 6:40. And in local sports, brought to you by Wilderness Sports in Dillon, the final race of the Summit Trail Running Series is tomorrow, Wednesday, on 8K and 14K courses at Carter Park. Get signed up at BreckenridgeRecreation.com. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.